Hey guys, Paradox Gaming here, and today I'll be unboxing a couple of packages from Lightake. Okay, so I've been actually waiting quite a while to open these packages up since I've had these for a while, but I haven't gotten an opportunity to make this video. So these have been sitting around for a while and I've been waiting to unbox them. So here they are. Some of these might be old cubes and some of them will be kind of newish. So here we have the YuSu and the Cyclone Boys 5x5. And in this package, let's see what we have. Oh, alright. So, we have 3 in this. We have the YuHu Megamix, the Shengqiao Master Morphix, and this Holy Skew. Alright, so let's just start off with this Holy Skew. It is, I'm not really sure what the brand is. I think it might be Land, but I'm not exactly sure. Alright, so here it is. The stickers look pretty nice. It's actually a void skew, but it's called a Holy Skew, like as in HOLEY. But this is how it turns. Feels a bit like it. The turning is a bit slow. It's not that fast, and it doesn't really corner cut very well. And it's kind of not really stiff, but it doesn't have very good turning. It's just okay. This is more of a collector's type puzzle, not really meant for speed cubing. It doesn't really corner cut. Not very easy to finger trick. Yeah, I can't even really do the sledgehammer on this. I guess it's doable, but it's not very fast. Pretty sure the reason why it's not called the Void Cube is because there is still a centerpiece. There's just a hole in it, so there's no like challenge of making the centers yourself. They're already there. It's just that there is a hole in it, so it's not. That's why I'm guessing it's called the Holy Cube and not the Void Cube. So next we have the Shengqiao Master Morphix. This is actually an old puzzle. It's not very new. I think it came out like a year ago or maybe even longer. I don't really remember. Alright, so let's get into. Alright, so here it is. It looks pretty nice. I think this is the only stickerless Master Morphix out there, the Shengqiao Master Morphix. But it looks really scratched up though. Anyways, let's get into first turns. Turns pretty nice, but the red centers keep coming out. Right now the turning seems pretty nice. I'm just going to scramble it up. So if you didn't know, I actually recommend the Master Morphix. So if you didn't know, the Master Morphix is actually a shape-shifting puzzle, which is why it looks so weird. But it's actually just a 3x3 shape mod. You can actually corner twist these pretty easily. So I think that might be a problem when solving this. But it's actually a lot better than my Land Master Morphix, which is my only Master Morphix. It's right here. Let's see if this corner twists easily. This actually doesn't corner twist very easily. You have to like put your finger underneath and like really twist this. But and the turning on this is really slow too, and it's really bad. Already I think the Shengqiao is way better than my Land Master Morphix. If you are thinking of getting into shapeshifting puzzles, I'd highly recommend the Master Morphix, and probably the Shengqiao one over any other ones, because it turns much better than the Land does, and probably also the QJ one. Moving on, let's check out this YuHu Megamix. Here it is. It has like these weird ridges type things, like almost like reverse ridges if you were to compare it to the Dian Megamix. So let's get into first turns. Turns pretty well. Like corner cutting is actually pretty nice. I feel like this is just as good as my Dian Megamix, so like out of the box, from what I can remember of my Dian Megamix. I actually don't solve Megamix very often just because it takes a while to solve and I get bored of it. But it's a pretty fun puzzle to solve like every once in a while, but I don't solve it very often. I've heard like that a lot of people switch their mains to the YuHu because of how good it was compared to the other ones. So if I ever get a chance, I'll try to break this in and lube it and see how it compares to my Dian one, but I don't think I'll ever get a chance to because I don't Megamix that much, so I might not even really try to break this in. But it's definitely turns nice right out of the box, and it doesn't look like it's lubed very much, like from the pieces. They seem pretty dry, but it turns well, and it seems pretty loose as well. First impressions, I would say it feels nice just to hold because of like these gaps. So it's kind of like the Oolong. It has those rounded edges, so it feels nice to hold. But turning as well is pretty good. Yeah, moving on. Let's check out the YuSu. So I think that this is MoYu's idea of coming out with the cheaper version of a 4x4. It costs like pretty much the same as a Shengxiao one or a Cyclone Boys one. It turns okay, and I would say it locks less than a Shengxiao out of the box. It corn cuts very nicely. It feels really like, it's kind of hard to explain, but really blocky and kind of hollowish, but it feels definitely really nice for the price that it is at. The YuSu, I would say, like was better than this out of the box in pretty much every way, but this isn't actually that bad of a cube, especially for its price. So the YuSu, I think, is like over $20 or something. It's really expensive. So for my first impressions, I'd say that this is better than a Cyclone Boys 4x4 out of the box, and it's pretty, like, it's kind of slow, but it's pretty good for beginners. And I would say it's a bit slower than the Shengxiao, but it can corner cut, and it locks up less than the Shengxiao at least. And I guess if you lubed it, it would be really nice. But anyway, those are my first impressions of the YuSu. Pretty nice, pretty good 4x4 out of the box. And finally, the last thing we have here is the Cyclone Boys 5x5. And from the box, we can see that it actually comes in stickerless. I don't know if this is the first or stickerless 5x5 or not, but I feel like it would be one of the first stickerless 5x5s. So here it is out of the box. It looks exactly like the Cyclone Boys 4x4 because of the stickers and everything. First turns. Okay, wow, this is really fast actually. I mean, it is kind of locking and catching, but that's just because I suck at finger tricking with 5x5s. But it actually turns really fast, like almost too fast for me to even control for a 5x5. And there's lube leaking out everywhere. I know some people like switch this to their mains because that's how good it was for them. I didn't expect it to be really good, but it turns out it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It's a lot better than the Cyclone Boys 4x4 was. That's what I was kind of going off of, because the Cyclone Boys 4x4 was really locky, and like it wasn't that good. It was really slow too. But this, it's nothing. It looks like it, but it's nothing like that 4x4. I think Cyclone Boys did a really good job with this. Comparing it to the MoYu Ouchuang, it's a bit bigger, which is why I guess my finger tricks were a bit off on it. But the Ouchuang feels a lot like more easier to control for me because I think it's set to my likings. So I actually prefer the Ouchuang still, like just from first impressions. But I can't really judge it because I haven't broken it in fully. But out of the box, I was really impressed. So it turned out to be better than what I expected from it. So yeah, Cyclone Boys is actually coming up with a lot of new, really good cubes, and I'm pretty sure this is a lot cheaper than the Ouchuang too. So if you're thinking about getting 5x5, I would say like this is a really good one to get if you think that the Ouchuang is too expensive for you. Yeah, so anyways guys, that was it for this unboxing. These are all 5 of the cubes that I've been waiting to unbox for a while and I didn't get a chance to. I'm sorry that I haven't made an unboxing in a while. I just didn't have any time and I wasn't able to make any videos really. But I'm back now and I'm going to be a lot more focused and get a lot more videos out for you guys. If you want to see reviews on any of these cubes, let me know. I might not bother making reviews on these because they're not cubes that seem to be really hyped or really popular. But if you want me to make a review, then I'll definitely try to make one. But yeah, that was it for this video guys. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.